everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Lyric from Lovely Lyric Games, and welcome back to episode 18 of our Baldur's Gate 3 run with Mephista. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If not, thanks for sticking around. This Baldur's Gate run, we are a Mephistopheles tiefling who is a College of Lore bard. We are romancing Karlach. We actually just got our first scene for that in the last episode. So excited. Literally could weep. We kissed her. That's why there's this puddle of water. We unlocked the tadpoles. We defeat the major goblin bosses. And now it's getting ready for us to adventure into the Underdark. Holston is here, as he said he would be. I think we should go chat with him.
Oakfather's blessings to you.
Thank you. How do you know so much about the parasite?
I studied one up close. Closer than most would care to be to those things.
I mean, fair.
A drow attacked me and I defended myself. Afterwards, I was able to examine the tadpole that emerged. Hideous, but fascinating. Like nothing else
True.
in nature, I'm glad to say.
How would the grove do without you?
Hopefully. I've chosen a successor as first druid. Francesca of the High Forest. I sent a bird to summon her.
Well, that's good. Wrath?
Wrath has promise, but he's not ready yet. The Grove needs experience and a strong hand.
Yeah, after Kaga, that's
needs
pretty
to
clear.
move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an
Kaga.
unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Well, that's good. It sounds like he'll be in good hands.
Indeed.
Yeah, what's about the stronghold in the
Precious
Underdark?
little. But I'm quite certain it can still be found.
Well, we're gonna have to look for that.
Aradin was convinced there was a hidden entrance in the Temple of Selûne. I'd start there.
That is where we're going. Why do you want to go to Moonrise
Those
Towers?
illithid creatures threaten the natural order. It's my duty to do what I can to stop them.
Fair.
There's also the Shadow Curse. It's an affront and must be cleansed. I
Here's a good
helped
point.
overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago. But I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. If I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse, just as you find a cure for your infection.
Well, that would be pretty neat. Do you know how the Shadow Curse can be stopped?
Perhaps. But we'll need to get closer before I can put my theory into practice. Put it from your mind for now. Once we near the curse, then there will be more to be said.
Alright. Great. Surely it can't be that bad. Surely it can't be that bad,
Region
Rick.
around Moonrise Towers in a chokehold of darkness and despair for years now. Those who remained are shadow cursed.
I think it's pretty
If you
bad.
don't die at their hands, then you become one of them. We have to get to Moonrise. But the less time we spend in its blighted surrounds, the better.
Yeah, it's a fair point. Is that why you went with Aradin?
Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something. About both the Shadow Curse and Ceramorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his band. We didn't even get close.
Oh, Halston, trust me, we're gonna be all up in there. Will you miss being first druid?
Miss it? Oh dear, no. It's a terrible burden. Takes you away from nature and forces you to deal with others' problems and personalities.
He's me, I
Beware of
fear.
anyone who actually wants such a role, I say. Likely they don't understand it, or they have ill intent.
That
I'm
wise
just glad
words
to be
from
out
Halston,
here
guys.
amidst the Oakfather's creations.
Alright, let's leave. Okay, we should do tadpoles. Now, I think I'm comfortable with my character. I've been really on the fence as to if I want Mephista to use tadpoles or not. And I might have her dabble, but I think primarily I want Lae'zel and Shadowheart to be the tadpole girls. So let's talk to Lae'zel, and we will save scum this if we fail to convince her.
No good will come of
I
devouring
am
a gay
evil
worm,
like that.
no matter what you might
This
think.
is why there's a reason this is not an honor mode run, guys. Have you thought of making use of the tadpole's powers?
Mark my words, this power would be no blessing, but a curse. You might as well ask me to gouge out my eyes for the promise of sight, or slice off my tongue for the promise of taste. Consume
Okay,
the
Queen.
gay tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven.
If we bear the burden... Oh, we have plus 10 on that? That's crazy. Sorry, I started my first dirt run with my partner, and those are the dice I'm using. Here. We beat the game again. Oh, we got a 1. You see, now that's pretty bad. That's inspiration worthy. Yeah, we got that. Okay.
Perhaps you... No, that's absurd. When the tadpole has stretched to every pore and slithered through every vein, what am I to do then?
That's not gonna
It won't hear my
happen.
screams. It won't care if I beg. I will be remade in its image. My faith in Vlaakith will guide me, and my own might will sustain me. I have no need of this depraved power.
We have to persuade her again? The cult's dangerous, Lae'zel. We're gonna need extra help. Uh-oh. Come on, Lae'zel. Okay, that works. We met it.
You might be right.
I know, I'm
If you
so
think you have
mean.
one
I do
set
feel
of
guilty
faith
making
used
the
what we've
companion
learned.
characters use the
The
tadpoles.
safest
I
itself
usually
was
try to
devised
avoid
from
it,
such
but
knowledge. The
I
tadpole is perhaps
want
not just a curse,
to get better at the
but a
game,
weapon
and
I can
using the
twist and mold
tadpoles
to my
doesn't have a huge
advantage.
implication story-wise,
Very
but
well.
it can really help
I will swallow my
the quality
disgust
of
and
your
avail
game
myself
and how
of
far
the
your run gets.
parasite's
So,
powers.
I'm feeling less evil about it now. Okay, let's leave. Shadowheart. I'm not going to force Karlach to do that, though. My wife does not need to concern herself with such matters.
May the darkness protect you.
Thank you, emo girl. Lipid powers.
On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long,
Yeah, true.
we know
Fair.
where they're coming from. And what lies at the end of that path. I never expected Ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
I'm saving. Here's the thing. If it were me, if I was this character, no way in hell am I fucking using a tadpole. So I understand why they don't want to. At the same time, it's a video game and it shouldn't harm their ending. Oh, sorry guys, I sneezed. I don't know if that picked up on the
Well,
mic.
Perhaps you have a point.
Shadowheart approves. Interesting.
Fine. Let's explore these powers then. I just hope we don't come to regret it.
You'll be fine. Okay.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
So we want to get Luck of the Far Realms on Lae'zel. Although, honestly, Mephista, I want to give her favorable beginnings, I think.
Be it.
That makes sense.
Vlaakith's will be done.
I want Lae'zel to get favorable beginnings and Luck of the Far Realms. And I'm going to do Charm. I like Charm. A lot of people don't like Charm. But, you see, I want Call the Weak on everyone. Ability drain would be good. She would drain Dex. If we could get ability drain on Lae'zel, that would be good.
I crave
Because
blood.
then she would drain people's strength. Wouldn't be bad for Shadowheart, though. Transia's health might also not be crazy. We do concentrate on ensnaring strike, so concentrated blast doesn't seem like a crazy one to do for Shadowheart. And I'm also going to do Psionic Overload, so we're working towards Psionic Backlash, Call the Weak, and Ability Drain. And then maybe we'll do Transfuse Health. We will be getting more tadpoles eventually. But that is going to be a huge initial buff to our party.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting
Which is
times.
perfect because we are headed to the Underdark in this episode. I'm so excited. We're going to teleport to the Goblin Camp. That was a bad idea. I forgot we have to do this fight. That's fine. That's fine. We can do this fight. We just long rested. Took me a little off guard. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Let's get rid of that guy. You see, some of these people are really powerful. And so we're Ranger. What? Oh, we have Spike, bro? Yeah. Oh, that's great news. And we can work on getting her towards this ranged option. See, that's a problem. See, this is where we call lump. This is where I come through the gadgets and we summon lump. Can't believe I completely forgot about the Goblin Camp. Oh, and we have level 3 spells. We're level 5 now, aren't we? This is big for us. Okay. Sinking Cloud and Glyph of Warding, all of which are good options. Anyone who would be coming through here then, where a lot of enemies might charge for us. A lot are going to come this way and a lot are coming this way. I might set up a Stinking Cloud so enemies who are charging through lose their action. I don't know if that was a good answer. Flaming Schmitter, I don't know if that would even be good. I don't know what I could do in terms of a bonus action. I'm just going to kind of hang out here, I think. I completely forgot about this fight, guys. I'm going to be so for real. And we should trade again before we go to the Under... Well, no, because we should be hopefully getting traders quite soon when we enter the Underdark. Okay, yeah, we want to get rid of this guy. I don't even need to smite you, I don't think. I'm not using Luck of the Far Realms on that. You see, I'm going to let Shadowheart worry about picking these fools off. I'm going to run Lae'zel over this way. Oh yeah, Misty Step. And then we can shoot that guy. It's better than nothing. Ooh. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I completely forgot about this fight. But, starting the episode off great. I'm not gonna level 3 counter spell a hex. Out your damn mind. See, that's why Spike Growth is good. Oh, Karlach is tough. She'll be fine. Critical miss, good for us. Now there being like 4 of us compared to all of them is a little concerning. Especially when they start doing things like spawning a ward. However, we're doing fine. We're doing just fine. Just standing. We do want to missile snare that. That's good. Charm. We're gonna make that reaction automatic, I think. Oh, they're all coming. You see, now if this ogre runs through the nauseous cloud, should lose their action. Okay. What particularly can I have you do that's useful? Extended spell. Extended fireball. Wind fireball. Okay. Extended. Be careful would probably work. I don't know if Thunder Wave's even worth it. I might just shock trap this kid. Yeah. Killing for a cantrip, and we'll drink a potion. We will drink a potion, because I am not trying to lose this fight. You see, I don't love that. I'm loving that a bit less. So now, when is Lump showing up? Because I blew that horn, right? Okay. Let's get Shadowheart up here. And no, I don't want cantrips. I'm going to shoot that guy. Oh, and we get a second attack as a ranger now. This is great news. See, we just got rid of 2 of them. This is going great.
On my feet.
Okay, we're kind of in pain. We are not doing so well. Can I do that without being inspected? Yes. No, I do want to keep Stinking Cloud, so I'm gonna Eldritch Blast these 2. Okay. Lae'zel. 20 healing would make Mephista basically back to brand new. I think that's worth it. And then bonus action, drink potion. Potion. Okay. Well, that leaves us in decent shape. Not mad about that. Oh my god, the pop-ups in this run. I'm so not used to having so many reactions this early. See, I don't like him doing that. We want to get rid of this guy. Run through the Stinking Cloud, and that would eat their action, theoretically. Now, we gotta deal with him. That's bad news bears. You see, I don't like this guy. I like these guys less, though. I would love to fireball on these guys if I could. I would love to get Karlach over here without her using the spike growth. And then I would love to fireball. And it says she doesn't have enough movement. Okay. Then shatter those two. And that's decent, you know, that's damage. Yeesh, I don't love how all of them just ran in. I would like, ensnaring this guy would be pretty cool. The spike growth isn't doing too much for us anymore. So having him pinned down where he's not going to do damage to us is pretty big.
I can't even catch my breath.
Okay, what can I do that would be helpful? You see, I don't know if the Stinking Cloud's doing much anymore. I think we need to let the Stinking Cloud Dream go. And I think we need to do that. And then we should drink potion. And we're basically doing fine, and I'm going to perform ulti battles, and I'm not going to wonder where Lump is. Do I need to recall Lump, do you think? Okay, we sounded that. Because I don't know where they are. I think they might have just spawned in. Okay. Lae'zel, I would have liked you to get rid of this guy. Yeah, you can punch him. Ooh. Brutal work. Oh, guys, our ogres are here. That's big. Run right into the cloud of daggers. It's just like I hoped. Yeah, you can cure your wounds. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. Charmer, Lae'zel. It's okay. This fight's actually not going that bad. I thought it was going to be worse. I don't really have much for level 1 spells anymore. Path is interrupted. Harlack, where are you? You know, I wish Twin Spell worked on this. I feel like it should. Yeah, and I can fly. Why not yoink myself up there out of harm's way? I'm a squishy character after all. Youch. Okay. You not get over. No, don't disengage. Shoot. Oh, guys. These poor sorry fools had no idea what they were signing up for. And we're gonna drink potion just because I don't want to deal with having to go pay with it. Yeah, I mean, waste the kill on him. And come grab that one too. And drink potion as well. It's okay, guys. We'll be buying so many potions, you don't even know. You're gonna run through my cloud of daggers. I don't even feel like I should waste a spell slot on you. You're like, what's this fool gonna do? Shadowheart, can you even reach him? Take care of him. Oh, come on, girl. Oh, see? I told you guys, we will be getting to the Underdark.
No more than a few pecks. I'm afraid this spread is most inadequate.
Dude, that's a lot of dead goblins.
Bargain, isn't it? Unless perhaps you've a spicier deal.
I'll pay generously after the next fight. I wish you well.
Without so much as a lick of that mouth-watering meat of yours.
Good run. Let the ogre lick it. One lick. Oh my god, and it's Lae'zel. That's funny. That's funny. He wants some exotic lizard meat, guys. He wants that glizzard. Me and who, though? I mean, I'm kidding. It was a bit. Homegirl looks concerned.
Consider me.
I volunteer with puppies a lot, and they are very slobbery. It's a bit concerning, I can't lie. But, guys, do you know what time it is? Do you know the era we are in? Loot montage time. So I'm going to cut the video here and loot, and I will talk to you guys as soon as everything's in our inventory. hope y'all enjoyed. Got some stuff that we will be able to definitely trade in the Underdark. Some different objects, stuff like that. I'm going to give us a short rest because we were hurting pretty freaking bad there. And I think we're just gonna keep on pushing forward. I think this is the last little bit of goblins that are alive. Is this little entryway. And then we'll be on our way to the Underdark. It's good. It's definitely a journey for us to try and get there. I mean, I thought we were heading right at the start of this episode. I completely forgot. Oh my god, Gloomstalker Ranger 3 attack first turn. That is quite nice. I cannot lie. I don't know. I feel like Eldritch Blasting is fun. I feel like such a weird build idea that I'm doing. With this like Booming Blade, Eldritch Blast, and Spell build. I can't justify it. It's maybe a bit garbage. I don't know. But I freaking love it. And why don't we... Yeah. If I twin, does that do anything? Extended? No. Well, I'm just gonna Magic Missile the ones that are harder to reach. Weaken them up. And Karlach, we can just have her fly up there. Oh, I love fly.
I am death.
Yeah. Lae'zel, come make this guy go to bed. And him. Oh, you missed. How dare you? How dare you miss on me? That is diabolical. Charm. Oh, I love that Illithid power. When it works, it's so good. Cutting work. You see, I don't know if I'm using these well enough or good. But then I'm kind of defaulting to not using them at all. And I think that's like the whole point of a bard. So maybe don't be like me, guys. If you're gonna play Baldur's Gate, use things way more than I do. And I already feel like I'm really lenient with how much I use my resources. Scarcity is... Oh crap, I accidentally shot at the wall. I do that sometimes. Anywho, scarcity is imaginary. At least in this game. Carliggle the Piggle. Bone chillin'. There we go. Lae'zel. Can you finish that guy off? And then the Charmed one can't really do anything. But I would just like to maybe finish them both off. And I'm shooting the floor. You guys are probably screaming at the screen right now twice in one turn is really bad. I'm sorry, guys. I warned you this was not professional content. And it's not unprofessional to miss a shot either. It happens to the best of us. But now that we did that mini fight, I am going to loot again. I know, I'm sorry. But we're almost to the Underdark, just locking, guys. I'll see you on the other side. Just a little bit of loot acquired, and now we are back and better than ever. So we have officially exterminated everything that was in our path from the Goblin Camp.
Might be useful.
And now, all of a sudden, we are surrounded well, not surrounded. We are moving to the next area. Surrounded by the remnants of the people we have just absolutely destroyed. I know this is a tactician run, but I feel like it's been going quite well. Now, the Underdark usually is where I notice a change of difficulty with more intensity. However, that's not always the case. Like, sometimes it is fine. But this is usually, I notice, my first, like, real difficulty point. My first real challenge. And this, I believe, is still like this. So we're not going to short rest, I don't think. I feel like that's dramatic. I don't even know if I want a potion share, but I think at least Lae'zel and Karlak should.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Yeah, okay.
Never a dull moment.
If we do this, we'll probably all be in better shape. There. Alright, I think that's good enough to get us through this fight. I know I want Shadowheart up here. Probably Karlak as well.
What's cooking? Steady.
And then maybe Lae'zel and Mephista just go in the front.
You don't have permission to be here.
We're attacking.
Action, not
Mephista and Lae'zel are not yet in the initiative.
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
So let's maybe turn off the standing torch. And then try to get our way as close as possible in. Lae'zel.
Blackets will be done.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever.
Yeah. Crouch like
Have
that.
to keep going.
We're outside of her realm of vision, so we might be able to get right up by her. Okay, this could be really good for both of us. Okay. We're saving, and we're undoing this in case we lose this fight.
I'd
Oh,
love to,
Karlak?
thanks.
Yeah, Karlak, you can.
Got to focus.
Get in the initiative, why don't ya? I mean, we're already 97, or 27 is crazy when she only has 97 health. I mean, she's already down to a third of her health, and we barely started. I should have just used a spell on that, but I don't even feel like I need to. Because, youch. See, I'm going to use cutting words this time, because that looks like it would hurt.
Vexes me to know of you.
Yeah, Lae'zel's going to cream her. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Karlak, you don't have a... Are you silent? What are you not proficient with? What did I give you? I gave you a helmet. Jesus. That was so scary. Bone Chiller. And down goes the ogre. Okay. I know there's been a lot of looting. I swear this is the last area for us to loot before we get to the entrance area for the Underdark. So we're gonna do that now. And then I promise we'll be there. I'm sorry, guys. This must feel so clickbaity. Okay, see, I told you to be fast. We're all done looting. And now we are on our way to the Underdark. Are you guys excited? This is, like, massive. This means we're, like, about a third of the way done with Act 1. 18 episodes in. This is going to be such a long series. Because, like, Act 2, I think, is slightly smaller. But Act 3 is way freaking bigger.
Looks like all those moon plates can be turned.
Yes, this is a puzzle. And Lord knows I hate puzzles. Actually, my partner and I just got to this location of our new run. We just got to the Underdark in our run tonight, and it was super fun. It's my first time doing the Dark Urge, I know, off camera. But it's been so fun so far, and we're already just cruising. We've been really, really putting in the hours on Baldur's Gate. It is definitely something that we are both enjoying, and I am twisting his arm to play a little bit of Stardew Valley, but what else is a girl to do, okay? And look at that.
Very far down. We'll have to go in to see the bottom.
Have to go in to see the bottom. Well, everyone, welcome to the Underdark. And here we go! Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh, look at how cinematic and beautiful it is. Oh, and the purple crystals. I don't even know where to begin.
Wonderful.
And here
Lethal.
we go.
The Underdark is everything I thought it'd be.
Oh, love Merlot. Alright, first thing we are doing is we are getting the waypoint. So that we can travel between traders on the surface, like in the Grove, and the Underdark. Because that's a really long walk in the Goblin Camp to ever do again. And I really don't want to. Now, there's a lot of loot in here. And out there at the front of here. So I think we should deal with this thing first. And you might notice there seem to be these sort of defense lasers, right?
What's next? I must keep going.
Well, they don't know that we're not someone they need to defend against. So they are probably going to attack us.
No one back home will
But
ever
I
believe
fear we
this.
have a bigger
It
problem
breeds
who's coming up
madness.
to us now. But I think the lasers are going to protect us from him. Can you see him out there? Look at that guy. Dead before he can even move. And now we're going to do the critical important thing. Oh, and I missed. Or just didn't click the right spot. Interesting, isn't this? That's usually how I think you can get it.
I'm ready.
Here, Shadowheart, you're the bow lady. Can you just... There we go.
It's dark around here. Would
See?
be a terrible shame to lose.
So now that we are in the Underdark, we are going to loot. If you know this game, we're not going to be going out this door. That will be saved for a different time. Our plan will be going out towards the front. I'm probably only going to loot in this little perimeter, though, before I come back on camera. Because once we get the loot out of the way, this place doesn't immediately have stuff for us to do. There's other things we can do elsewhere, so I'm going to jump right to that. Hey, and we are back again. I'm sorry there's been so much looting in this episode, but I'm sure our party's bank account won't be sorry. We're in decent financial standing, but there are two traders that we are somewhat nearby who might have some serious gear upgrades for us. The Underdark is a really good time for gear upgrades, although I'm curious, Blazel might get some gear upgrades at something that comes later. So I know the general area of where I'm heading, but I think a fight might trigger before we get there. I feel like one should.
More are coming.
Hush.
We look so cool with the purple
Do you hear
smoke.
it?
Can we just say that? Look at that.
They're coming.
I don't want to be near anyone coming, actually. Let's listen to the voice.
This might be some devil's ploy. Don't listen to it.
I'm not gonna listen to a Karlak, but I want to know. I want to understand what we're like up against. You know. Our wife is just protective.
Known to cause confusion.
Oh,
Best not get too close.
whoopsie. Yeah, that would happen. We did come a slightly different way than what I usually do. We'll have to not forget that fight. Oh, but it appears that there might be another fight, you know?
I need help.
If we exit chase mode. Dun dun dun. Shadowheart's dead? I mean, that's fine. I don't love that. I'm going to Divine Smite the hell out of this guy. But that's fine, I guess. We should have done that first. It's okay. I always forget about it. You know, we're not that long from a long rest. You know, maybe long rest time is soon. Probably not in this episode, but soon overall. And I think that maybe we just we lock in and we use the tools given to us by our class. And why can't we cast this? There we go. Ouch.
Let's cover fire, baby.
Alright, Karlak, unleash. Yeah, just level 3 fireball him. Why not? And we can just fly. I mean, there's no really good like elevated spot for us to fly, but we can just like yoink over there for funsies. You know, Shadowheart's being dead's a little not ideal. Karlak definitely is going to need healing. But what can we do until then? We could do this Phantasmal Killer on him. And bonus action. Let's Bardic Inspiration Lae'zel.
Fury, I am death.
And I think we should resurrect Shadowheart, but I'm not doing that yet. And we're just gonna Divine Smite him. And you know what? I want a long rest. We're gonna Divine Smite him again. We are down an entire player. Celestial Fiend and Undead. I don't think that's any of them. Yeah, this is a monster.
Ready for another round?
Friends with the monster inside of my head. I lied about resurrecting Shadowheart. We might just go to Withers. I think we don't need to worry about it right now. I fear Shadowheart being yeeted off the plane of the earth is just not my concern at the moment. Sorry, Shadowheart. Me. How I react every time this lady gets downed. It's okay.
We can lay down later.
There we go. We got Karlak back. And we will go... Oh, we got clothing. None of this will be really good. Let's just pick up and add that all to wares. And we're going to go buy Shadowheart back from Withers. I'm just going to cut so you don't have to sit through it because it takes a minute. Alright, we bought Shadowheart back from Withers. If you don't know, it costs just the price of 200 gold to buy someone back from Withers. Whereas these scrolls of Revivify cost about 700 gold per pop. But you can't use Withers during battle, which is why the Revivify does come in handy. However, it is costly, and, you know, we're balling on a budget here. We are going to have gear we need to get upgraded, money to spend, things to trade. So, I think what we are going to do this episode is we are just going to pop a little long rest here at the end. That way, if you don't really care about the plot, which you should, it's the best part of the game. But if you don't, you can skip that, and then when we come back, we will adventure this way through this field of beautifully glowing mushrooms. We do have a short rest left.
What's next, I wonder?
Eager for
I'm just gonna long rest. Better to long rest when you might not need to than not long rest and have to reload a battle because you decided to push it. That's my philosophy. Alas, might not be everyone's philosophy.
Another step forward.
I don't know. I do know I would like to pet my dog. Where'd he go? Scratch. Scratch, please.
I should speak up.
It's very important to me that I pet you. Best character in the game, guys. It's Scratch. Although this game's full of good characters. My favorite NPC in the game, though, that's not like a companion character, like just like an NPC who can't join your party. Elfira, and I'll die on that hill. Karlach, I don't think we'll have any new dialogue, but let's talk to her just in case, and then we'll head to bed.
Oh, hi.
What's it been like to not touch anyone for such a long time?
Sad.
Real.
I couldn't let myself feel sad in the Hells. Letting my guard down would have been a death sentence. And letting, say, a Cambion near me would have been disastrous.
You have a
I thought
point.
it best to just keep my distance.
It's just a girl
But
boss
loneliness
like that.
deep gets into the marrow. Now that I'm here, among friends, I can feel it burning out of me. Little by little, step by step.
And that's good. I'd love to be able to touch you
Where would
properly.
you start?
Oh! Blushing. Blushing and giggling and kicking my feet. The answer is all of them. But I would say I'd be tracing every curve of your body with my fingertips, because I got the riz.
You give me chills, baby. No mean feat at my temperature. Gods, we better find a way to cool me off soon.
We will, I
Not sure
swear.
how much more of this I can take.
Okay, alright, we're fine. We're fine, we're fine. Oh. Okay.
Here we go.
To bed, I suppose. Auto select our camp supplies, and we still have enough. Actually, I think it shows us when we're in the camping menu how many long rest supplies we have. I know there's a way to see it somewhere. Oh, right there. We have 2,000. We have 2,147 camp supplies. Divide that by 80, and that's how many long rests we have enough of. So I'm pulling out my calculator because a girl doesn't know how to do math. We have approximately 26 long rests worth of camp supplies for the rest. And we still have so much to loot, including areas with lots of camp supplies. I'm not worried about long resting, guys. A lot of people push it hard, and I think they just like to make it harder on themselves, which is a fair challenge. But not your girl. Your girl likes pretty spells.
I'd be back.
Oh, our lady's back.
Don't worry. I have things under control. For now.
Good. Oh, we're
I see
so
you've been
pretty.
using the powers the tadpole gives you. Good.
Oh yeah, this is the first
But
time
things
since
haven't
we've done
gone
that.
as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole, but he couldn't.
Yeah, which
You're
sucks, by the way.
desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places.
What should I be
Your
doing then?
parasite is
Ma'am.
unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the
Great.
source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You are lucky that Halcyon
My
knew
favorite.
this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
Has a point. Has a point. What's the sickness?
The absolute aims are not yet clear to me, but its progress towards domination is clear. These
She has a point.
parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading.
And it's a
The
scary
highest of their
phenomenon,
rank,
guys.
the true souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey.
Okay.
When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you.
True. Fair. Why are you protecting me specifically?
Because I am just like you, and I need an ally. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded.
Well, we want to do a little more than
For
almost.
you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil.
Okay.
If
I
we
mean, fair
work
trade, I
together,
guess.
we may turn this around.
Well, we do want to turn this around.
They need me. I have to go.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No. I can handle this. For now. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down.
Okay.
You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens.
Okay.
The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
Okay. So that's important for the plot, guys. So our visitor revealed they have also been infected by a tadpole, but they have the power to protect us from it. But they want us to use the power it gives. So, let me know your thoughts on that down below. I would love if you keep it spoiler-free in the comments, but share your thoughts, or initial thoughts when you first saw the game. I'd love to hear your view, and I think that's it for this episode. So, I hope you guys are enjoying the series. Please subscribe. I am uploading every day, and I have a series for this. I have a playlist for this series and a bunch of others on my channel, and I definitely plan on playing a ton of Baldur's Gate in the future. So please subscribe if you enjoy it, like all that jazz. I hope you are well. I hope the rest of your day goes amazing, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.